Okay, welcome back to Grandpa's Time. Hey grandkids. So this is the second video in the actual Learn to Box series. I wanted to make sure you know the basic stance and how to move properly first. So today we're going to work on the jab in the right hand, and we're going to add in our moving and our proper stance. Okay, so we're kind of putting it all together with just the 1-2. And don't worry if you don't get this stuff right away, or if it feels funny to you or whatever. It just takes practice. It just takes time, and eventually you'll flow. So here we go. First thing we're going to do, we're going to make sure we're in our proper stance. Shoulder width apart. Take that step forward to where you're still shoulder width apart. Take that foot, move it just slightly at an angle. Then you make sure you're on the ball of that back foot. And now it's going to make sense why you're on the ball of that back foot. Okay? Take your arms from your sides. Bring your hands up to your face. Tuck your chin. Turn your shoulders just a little bit. Make sure your elbows are in. Okay? You want to be protecting your ribs. All right? Now, this is a jab. And what it is it's straight out and straight back. Straight out and straight back. Now when I throw a jab, I don't just throw my arm. Okay? If you just throw your arm, that's how far you go. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it really well, but I'm going to push off with my back foot just slightly. See this? I'm going to push off. And when I push off, so from here, or look, when I push off, watch how much further the fist will go. Okay? You get another few inches. So if you're in close, okay? And I don't even think about it. I just bang, 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 bang. You throw that jab, all right? You want to throw it straight out, okay? And bring it straight back to your face. Here's what a lot of people do, okay? A lot of people throw it out and then they bring it down here, okay? It's really super common. Do it again. 1, back to your face, right back to your face. 2, come on, throw the jab. Look, see how you're dropping it?
Yeah.
Don't drop it. So, just think about it, and back, and back, okay? It's straight out and straight back. Look at how my hand turns. Okay, I'm gonna bend down kind of low, like I'm throwing a body jab. Just straight out. See, it's straight. My shoulder is actually protecting my face. If you kind of look at it, all right. Straight out and straight back. Okay. So now we're going to think about our moving forward, all right? So when we move forward, all right, we get in our stance, we get ready, sure we're on the ball of the back foot, we move forward and meet the distance, move forward, move backwards, all right? Now, when you move forward, look, I stepped and I threw the jab at the same time. When this foot comes forward, I bring that hand back. It's not exactly going to be in the exact timing, but think about it that way for now. It's 2 movements. You got to move it down here and you got to move it up here, okay? So you've got jab and step, all right? And then meeting the distance and bringing it back to your face, all right? Jab, 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 jab. Okay? Jab, jab, jab. All right? When you practice this, for now, practice it at your face, throwing that jab at your face level. So if you're looking in a mirror, which I recommend highly, doing this stuff in a mirror so you can see everything you're doing and making sure you're doing everything right. Those little full-length mirrors, they're not very expensive. They're $8 or $10, and you can just lean it against your wall in your room and you can practice this, okay? So you get your stance, step and jab, bring that foot back and protect yourself. Okay? So the jab is just, and if you're just standing here, jab, jab. See how I'm pushing off my back foot? Just slightly pushing off. Jab, 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 jab. Now, few mistakes people make when they throw a jab. Now, I showed you the one where they jab and they bring it back down here. Another one is they kind of paw their jab and they're not really throwing it because they just really want to throw that hard right hand because they're so powerful with their other hand. But that is just nasty too if you're throwing it right. I've seen professional fighters win fights with just a jab because they were just so effective with their jab. Okay? So practice the jab. Get good at the jab. Okay? The best fighters almost always have the best jabs. All right? Jab. Right back to your face. Jab again. Good. Jab. Two. Throw it again. Throw two of them. That's called doubling up your jab. We've worked on the jab. Now we're going to add the right hand. Now the right hand is fairly simple, but it's not just throwing a right hand. Look, yeah, okay, great. You've got good arm power, but that's nothing. Your body brings the power, okay? And that's why you've been on the ball of that back foot this whole time, okay? Now you watch baseball players, boxers, golfers, they all do the same thing. When a baseball player hits the ball, he's using his hips and he's twisting his hips. You see what I'm doing with that back foot? Same with golfers, right? Okay? They're using their hips to generate power. Okay? It's not just coming from your arm. It's the same with boxing. When I'm throwing that right hand, I'm throwing the right and I'm twisting with it. All right? So if I'm looking straight at you, throwing that straight right and pivoting. Okay? For when my kids and my grandkids, when you guys are younger, I talk about squishing the bug a lot. Okay? Older people, they used to see people put a cigarette out like this. But that's all it is. It's just a twist just to get the hips involved and to generate more power into that right hand. Okay? So it's just one more time. Okay? See where my shoulder is? My shoulder is actually up by protecting the, okay? All right, now we're going to put it together. The old 1-2. 1-2. Jab, right hand. All right? Jab, right hand. 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 Common mistake is people throw the jab, and when they throw the right hand, they bring their jab hand back down here. They're not protecting themselves. 1-2. Put your hand back up to your face, okay? You need to bring it right back to your face. Jab, right hand. See? One, two, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. All right? 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. All right? 1-2. 1-2. Boy, look at how hard that one was. 1-2, 1-2. Good. Good. 2. Good. Again. 1-2, 1-2. Ooh. Practice really slowly. Slowly. Okay? Practice the stepping. Okay? Just a good stance. All right? And just practice your jab sometimes. just work on just the jab and bringing it right back to your face, okay? Then you can add the right. All right? One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Make sure you're pivoting with that right hand. That's where you generate the power. Make sure this left hand, when you're throwing the 1, 2, comes right back to your face when you throw the other punch, okay? Okay, I think that's enough for today. Just practice that. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments or give Papa a call. All right? Jab, 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 right. Yes, that was much better. I like that. Okay, now you're going to do 1, 2. 1, and then 2 here, okay? 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Nice shots. Come on. 1. Good. 2, 1.
No,
Good.
put them above them.
Okay. 1, 2. Woo! Yeah. 1, 2. See that? Do it again. Jab, jab, right hand. Nice.
Looking good, dude.
Jab, pivot.